They've blocked off his only escape route. Mr. Q will give first blood over to Krish. What a start for the position 2.
Yeah, Krish is having the time of his life, so let's see how he snowballs into the game. Because we saw a first blood on the mid hero before. I think it was a bad rider on RSG, the first series, but he died after the first blood in a 1v1 situation. So shouldn't be the same this game.
He's gonna get the bounty. Alright, they're not gonna contest this. So we'll be 2 for 2. I do believe as well. Is Doom coming up with a sentry? He's not. Okay, they did ping out that Radiant block this camp with the Observer Ward, so they are well aware that TnC have done this. I'm just trying to see. Yeah, alright, there is a sentry coming up from the Doom, so it should be a pretty easy D ward for them.
Yes, sure. I mean, oh, sorry.
No. I was just gonna mention. Is there one lane that you feel like we have to put a lot of importance on in this game? Is there, from either team to be able to really bring the momentum into the early game? Is there one lane we should be looking at?
The bottom one, dude? Or
just anyone. What lane do you feel like is really important?
I mean, for me, at least top lane, because I want to see how Marci does against the Monkey King. When you have this Doom position 4 hero, you just want to see a hero like this, like trying to play around jungle in general, see which creeps are he's taking in. But yeah, Medusa is like gonna trash out TP out of the lane.
Let's see. Q was able to get rid of the ward, so should be playing with the creep relatively shortly once they're able to find the levels. Mid lane should be... I don't think we're going to get a solo kill in this. Maybe Puck might have the opportunity just with the silence and the orb, but I feel like it's mainly we're going to see maybe some action mid once the supports start to rotate for maybe the water rune and the power rune.
I think Puck against Pangolier is like very back-sided matchup win, because you have this coil available at level 6, and that's like a free kill. You need to like get maybe a shield crush on the Puck in order to like tank the entire coil. But in general, it's like way too hard game for Mikoto, because later in the game you don't only have to worry about Puck, you have to worry about Grimstroke in general.
Oh man. Okay. You got the Seder creep. Oh Jesus. Oh my, this creep is so dumb. You've got the mana regen as well for Death Prophet now. Oh my lord, this is so dumb.
Against Medusa is so stupid, because right now Asta can get killed like without mana, so yeah, that's what's very horrible.
How is this offlane Marci shaping up for the moment? 10-1 compared to the 12-3 from Mr. Savage. They do have the lane getting shoved out for the moment. Hyde doesn't have his small camp to play with as well, or the hard camp to be able to kind of help out and offset the equilibrium.
I think it's more about levels for both of them, because you need levels on the Grimstroke in order to like jump in, going in, but also if you like let time passing in, you are like facing a Monkey King with like level 3, level 2 Jingo Mastery, which is like very annoying to like trade against.
Precious bump.
A prize.
I'm just intrigued on when TnC feel like they can maybe get aggressive. Maybe they don't even feel like they can get aggressive, because I feel like this is a kill lane. Like Grimstroke is a hero, is a support that really enables kills in the lanes, and Marci's a pretty strong laner as well. But of course, you've mentioned like you're playing into a Monkey King, so it's not easy. So I'm just intrigued to see when they do feel like they have maybe a narrow opportunity to be able to get a kill.
Yeah, you need to be careful, because they can maybe chain stun the Monkey King in order to give him no opportunity to like get the Jingo Mastery stacks, but it's like way too hard. Because in this case, you have a disruptor, right? So you don't have any stuns to like repel the aggression if they go with the Marci and the Inkswell and stuff. But yeah, they need to take care about Savage in the lane. But right now, Savage is like, okay, he has boots or Venom, he can like keep trading against the Marci. And bottom lane, Dawnbreaker could be down here, yeah. Oh no, he went in again, right? He has a fire to like survive.
Yeah.
Maybe he thought about dying, you know, because he has no mana anyways.
Looking for the reset, maybe. Top lane, Savage will be able to go back in. You see the damage that they're able to output. It's the Monkey King with that ink spell and jump from Bok, but Savage playing with the Jingu. Just going to be chilling. Krish is getting threateningly close to the level 6. You will have Makoto with the Rolling Thunder up shortly, so it's going to kind of come down to Christian when he can get that silence timing out.
Oh, trying to go on Grimstroke now.
The ink spell's done. It's going to be okay for the moment. Bok puts his body on the line to try and keep the Grimstroke alive. That will be enough for Carlo to be able to reposition. Down bottom, though, Asta, he's getting dived on the tower. Q with the Scorched Earth. And last right click from KP. He's able to secure the kill onto the Medusa. So TLN, they're off to a flying start in this second game. Mid lane, though, we got the coil. Krish with the rotation for Carlo. They should have the damage to bring down Makoto. Beautifully done. And they'll get Q as well. A lot of action on all the lanes here, but maybe it'll take him a while. He's going to be waiting for the Dawnbreaker to come back up. In fact, he's not going to have a mana for that thanks to the mana burn. What's the play that Q can go for here? He's got no mana here for the TP, playing with the Scorcher, so maybe just going to look for... I was going to say maybe the deny? No, he's making a lot of space, Mr. Q. You gotta get out.
Yeah. He wants to like Puck coming here or something, but yeah, in this case it's only Dawnbreaker. Oh, he just joked Dawnbreaker in. He didn't start with the vision. Wait, what? Q's gonna be alive after this. No, they're chasing him. Now need the Marci.
They should be able to get the kill. I'm gonna try and jump in though on 23savage. Back to bottom though. Krish, a deep dive onto KP. Core's going to be up in 10 seconds. Unfortunately, will not have this for this attempt. Krish? What? Is he going to go for hide? No, just looking to jump on out.
That was actually a very good rotation by TnC because they saw this Medusa lane. I mean, they cannot do anything against this Doom burning mana all the time. Also top lane, Marci against Monkey King is not something they can like play around, but they acknowledge that mid area is like free kills because if you get a coil on Mikoto and you rotate maybe the Grimstroke and stuff, you can like start snowballing from that. So yeah, that's what I like about TnC. They kinda see all the lanes and they try to focus about one single lane at least. They can like keep punishing.
Just can they be able to deal with this Exo that's about to come out from KP? Asta, yeah, no, there's no escape here. There is no escape for Asta. Just trying to get some CS before they secure the kill. And Mavis, he's just looking to deal with the creeps as well. Try and slow down this push that's going to eventually come out from the lads on Talon. But this Exo, at least the first one of the game, is going to convert incredibly well.
That's what I told you in the draft about Medusa. Why they don't play it in general in regions. As you see, it's like very weak hero in the early levels. Because often you just want to leave like 1 point on the mana shield, but this happens. I mean, in this case, they also have the Doom, burning damage. But
it's going to be maybe the objective of the game here for TnC. They've already dropped the ward by the triangle, so they will be able to contest this eventually once Asta goes back.
Hyde denies himself. He doesn't have any mana, so
it's a bit like... Oh, I thought they were going to jump on Savage with the orb, but
Radiant's
okay.
tower is under attack.
I think Savage is like trying to like get, I don't know, anything he can get in the top area. But it's like playing with fire.
Yeah.
Like this is like way too risky.
Oh, the TPs are coming out. Makoto's rotating as well. He's going to split the middle with the initial jump and beautiful sidestep from Mr. Bok. This time they're going to be able to catch him out, but they've wasted enough duration out of the Rolling Thunder for it not to pay off, and now they're going to go down to hide. Push. They're still playing with the double damage rune, but they will... Oh, I mean, there's plenty of damage to help out. He secures the double, but we see how the nuisance this Marci can be. Cutting down the tree with the goddamn dispose. Well, the rebound, I should say. I think dispose does do it as well, but regardless, it was the rebound.
Yeah, it was the rebound. I mean, it was weird by Savage because I can get the idea of like trying to farm the top area of the map, which is very dangerous. But you just wanna like keep farming all the lanes, you know, so you can like get some advantage on the network. But you are literally jumping on trees in front of the pack. It doesn't make sense. If he coils you, you cannot jump anywhere or do anything. So yeah, good spell casting by TnC to bring him down off the tree. And now they can like keep playing aggression with the pack, you know? We still have the coil. Krish is now with the Witchblade, which means he wanna like keep going into them. So let's see how Talon can respond on this. Because Kaipi has this Exorcism available. He can even try to maybe push a tower with the Doom on Q as well.
Do you think KP is going to be cautious though? They're going to have the damage if the Marci gets involved with the Unleash. Marci, Puck, and Grim. I do think KP is going to be vulnerable until BKB.
But he's tanky as well. But he has this Fluffy Hat Orax build, which means he has like something to think on. But yeah, he's alone right now, so it should be very dangerous for him.
So the Guardian just going to be on the outskirts. KP with the Soul Assumption, it should be alright. No, they get him in the end.
I mean, this only works if KP is not alone, obviously. I mean, they needed a Pango or something to like at least play around the Prophet.
Yeah, goddamn Scrooge Cypher, not Soul Assumption, messed me up there, and then we saw Talon unable to be able to connect. So that's a big kill for TnC to be able to find, just slowing down the BKB. KP really does like going for this first item just to be able to beef himself up. But what do Talon need to take this tier 1 tower? Because we know this is their next objective. For Nexusism, sorry, Death Prophet lineup, you just want to be running at objectives. But what do they need to be able to open up this tower to claim?
I think Mikoto first needs a power up or something to like play in, because they rely too much on Pangolier damage, you know, with the Swashbuckle, the Rolling Thunder in, because they are a smoke like this, but I don't know, it's like way too risky, right? You don't have the blink or jump or anything. In this case, the post 5 for TnC is like breaking the smoke, so it's not like the best play you can get.
You just get that even spot. Krish is going to be able to get Mikoto as well. He's going to be cautious about the Doom that comes out at the last second, and beautifully done. Talon, it was almost not worth the trade, but the fact that they're able to get the position 2 into the grave on TnC, they might be able to chase down Carlo as well. Grimstroke's going to be able to jump over the tree line, but there we go. In the end, Talon, they will slightly edge out a victory in that trade.
Yeah, Krish needs to be careful about the really aggressive illusory orbs, because he can get in a position that he cannot get out, right? Because you're playing against Doom, you're playing against Disruptor, which both heroes can silence you. So yeah, that's like way too risky for the pack to go in like this, like that. Whatever. I think they are at least making a move on the map, which is good, because they are like trying to open the map for Savage in this case. They saw the Disruptor here.
Should be dead, Mr. Oh, alright. Just he got Buck. So able to re-enter, and at least with the slows, they can chase him down. They give the kill over to Astra as well, just any little injection of gold. Meanwhile, Krish, with the help of Carlos onto the Doom, Q's not down just yet, but the rotation's starting to come out. Krish is going to be able to juke to the left. Abilities are still on cooldown. Doesn't get the waning rift to the low ground, but will be able to do so afterwards. Playing with fire is Krish.
Alright, Mikoto almost got the Permastan, the Rolling Thunder. Yes, whatever. Like, they're trying to like fight them back against them, but they have the advantage on this kill. Right now, Mikoto has this Diffusalate, so they wanna like keep going with aggression right now. There is a Static Storm available, Diffusalate on Pangolier, Exorcism on Kaipi as well. So this is like very good timings for them.
Maybe you're probably going to wait for the BKB now on KP, just because how close he is to the recipe. You'll have Savage that can look to get involved as well.
Oh.
He's been putting a lot more emphasis on kind of playing towards the bottom side, so he can easily sweep and wrap around with the Wukongs just to control the fight around the tier 1 tower.
I think BKB on
Krish, can they get in range? No, Q not going to be able to cancel the TP.
Yeah. KP is gonna get his BKB soon. Yeah, as you say, that's gonna be like a very good time for them, and they're gonna start like punishing them up because I mean you're playing against Medusa, right? So you wanna like keep the aggression going. You don't wanna have this Medusa going in with items, you know, the Manta, the Scadi and stuff. It's not like a very annoying hero to deal with in the late game. So I also wanna use this exorcisms to like do something or anything, you know.
Bottom lane. Of course, this is a core Marci as well. Solid Guardian's gonna give some health back to be able to keep Bok alive, and that's all they require. So Bok's able to step out of harm's way, and Talon don't get anything out of the Static Storm.
But no Solar Guardian available for now. No, there is no also Static Storm, which means now Chris can have this like kind of aggressive play with the Illusory Orb. Because now there is no Rolling Thunder as well.
What's the opposite of regicide?
What's the call on TnC? I don't know, because this tower's going to be under siege. KP's got BKB and again Exalt already. They've got some very, very strong wards to play with on their Talon, so I'm just trying to see if TnC can actually defend this tower or not.
I think in this case, they're like trying to think about giving all the space possible to Medusa, but they're not waiting any Medusa times right now because she's like way too far, right? She needs at least Scadi to like play Dora in general. So in this case, they're like trying to create opportunities.
See Astar. Astar in no man's land for the moment. Stonegaze to get some distance. They intercept the reinforcements on Talon inside the river. Core's gonna lead two together. They've got the Soulbind as well to the north, though. They continue with the chase as Krish runs straight into 23savage. Instead of going for the T1 tower, Talon, they make the call to go for the pit.
And they were really in the rush. That's a nice play by them. They know TnC is not prepared to fight this. Like there is no BKB on the Marci yet. They have like the Pack dead with Coil on cooldown, and also there is no Solar Guardian. So
Savage.
They went back. They saw the Grimstroke and they're trying to like, keep going on the rush.
Get the Grimstroke as well. Follow down for 30. Krish is going to be up shortly to maybe contest the Roche. They don't have Exo. Glimpse, who they caught out. It's going to be Bok. Rebounds on cooldown. He gets a decent stun to be able to hold multiple heroes back. Bok's going to be playing on the lifesteal, but that is not enough. So again, Talent, they find another freebie.
That's nice. I like the idea of like going out and chasing people, because when you have this kind of vision or aggression is where this Raptor can get like these free kills, you know, with the glimpse. Mikoto is trying to get a kill on the Dawnbreaker, but he's stuck it up.
Space doesn't, of course, would have loved the kill, but also just holds him back and gives Talon that reassurance that this Roshan is going to go for free. So Savage now playing with the Aegis advantage. See how they're going to look to utilize this now. Talon, they don't have Exo to be able to kind of take this tier 1 tower, and you are continuing to give some time for Asta to work towards his Eye Scotty.
Yeah, but I mean, in general, Asta is not even ready to fight right now. They can like keep putting this Medusa maybe in the front line with the Stone Gaze, but it's not that tanky. Oh, they catch also Dawnbreaker on the river by the vision they had before.
This is something that very important and high-level teams do at such an incredible rate, where they are always protecting their wards. And we saw the Dawnbreaker try and move in forward and get the D ward, but Talon, they were nearby to be able to protect that and keep it alive for a little bit longer. So another sentry has to be invested, more time invested as well, and it just doesn't free up that area. So now it's a bit more difficult to connect to top, or they're trying to kind of split up the map and force them to react to a different lane instead of defending mid. Q. Oh, he might be able to get the ultimate off. Krish trying to juke through the tree line. Mikoto, can he provide the vision? Oh no, Krish goes to the right instead. Nice little jukes coming out from the park.
I was gonna tell you that they also need to take care about silence on TnC, because they can always farm, right? With the Dawnbreaker showing one lane, Puck in the top lane, in this case also Medusa with the illusion, but they are doing a good job, you know? With the Doom trying to like play on the side lane with the Death Prophet as well, and also Monkey King can like keep it to the jungle.
Look at this.
Yeah, that damage.
This is a pretty heavy commitment. Wukong's along with the Exo just for the Dawnbreaker, but they might get a +1 with Carlo's life, but Bok wants to jump into the middle, and BKB is going to be able to protect him against a static storm, and Bok is more than okay with the man fight, gets rid of the Aegis. They stick around though. TnC still a threat with the numbers disadvantage, but Exo soon to expire.
Marci just destroyed Disruptor in general, and almost the same on Monkey King. He has this neutral item, the Brigand Blade, which gives a lot of like damage in this kind of Marci situation when he's like allowed to like not one-shot people, like killing like fast enough. So yeah, I like the idea of Bok. He used his PKB very properly to like defend the tower, but you know it's not enough. Because the network right now, you need to balance it. You need to like play around the idea of like opening the map in general. In the bottom area, in the jungle, on the mid areas, wave. But the issue is like Talon has this mid power which gives a lot of like map defense in general.
For TnC though, you telling yourselves that it's kind of okay because this Medusa is still getting a lot of farm? Like, is this a hero that can carry the game for TnC?
Sorry?
Can Medusa solo carry this game if it gets to the stage required, or do Talon kind of have the answers to a late game Medusa?
I think they have the answers. Not only the Doom, which is annoying, it's also the Monkey King. I think this matchup Medusa against Monkey King is like 50-50 situation, but in general they cast.
He's gonna get the Stargaze off at least before the Doom, so he should be able to reposition. They need the vision to glimpse back. He's burning a lot of mana here with all the Talon heroes trying to surround Aster, and they should be able to get the kill. It looks like Mavis is just wanting to get out, recognizing he can't play around Aster anymore. Meanwhile, bottom lane, though, it's going to be Bok and Carlo that get some revenge across the map. Both position ones are going down.
So, answering the question in general, I think the Wukong's command also does a lot against the Medusa, but also the Pangolier as well, the disarm. They keep with the version, huh? I'm going for the Dawnbreaker, using the Glinks with the vision.
Kodo? Is he going to be forced to drop the Rolling Thunder? The rest of TnC is starting to come. They're going to be cautious. Christian's actually not going to go for the Pangolier instead. With the threat of the BKB, but the silence would have done nothing. And now they got the jump in. The control isn't going to be enough for the War Storm. Oh, Q, perfectly done. Train controls the path for long enough to Makoto to bring the damage.
That's nice. They took the kill on the box, but it's like way too hard to get. At least Q is like having this kind of like timing always against the Puck. He always like waits to Puck going in, trying to like get him out of position, you know, because Puck is gonna be like looking for the Disruptor or the Pangolier on the fights. So Q is like waiting for the situation to go in and then show up with the link, the do on a stop
lane. KP. He's got his BKB that they're going to force out. TP's on cooldown for the moment. He does have Doom starting to swing to top as well. They're going to be cautious because KP's not an easy kill. It is the BKB that is expended to keep the Death Prophets alive.
Also unleash the use, because as a Marci, you wanna like use every unleash possible to like kill at least someone in the game, because it's not something you wanna waste. Remember that Marci is not like the best farming hero in general. That's why his network is too low right now. But also Chris is like having a bad game in general. He got a good start with the Pangolier kills, but after that he couldn't like find anything to like bring this.
The chain control needs to be perfect before the BKB is going to be able to come out, but Kodo, he doesn't get it off. The reaction's there from Talon to try and turn it around, but the ultimate's getting laid down, but TnC, they've been able to kite this to start the fight, and now they're going to charge in forward. Turning towards high, they're going to be eyeing up 23savage as well in the lane as TnC taking an incredible fight, but they need to get towards the puck location as Q has the damage to bring him down throughout the ultimate, but it will come at a grave cost as 4 heroes are the price to pay here for Talon.
I think they need to acknowledge the Asta. Like, it's strong in the game, but you don't want to waste resources of like anyone else. Because in this case, Savage threw this Wukong's command into the fight when they saw the supports in general, but they forgot entirely about Medusa. They doomed the Puck, but there is no like focus about how do we play against the Medusa. Do we guide them? Pangolier is like jumping on our hero. But, I mean, Pangolier died first, you know, but it's not like something you gonna like do against Medusa. So yeah, Asta is like doing a very good job right now. It's like joining the fights not only with the right timings with the Skadi. He's joining in when he knows Pangolier is there, so he's like taking advantage of that. Because as I told you, Pangolier is like the only reliable counter they had on Talon draft against Medusa.
And they're gonna smoke on TnC. You mentioned that every unleash needs to get a kill for a core Marci, and see if that can be the case. Talon for themselves is hesitant to invade into the jungle. Talon is starting to pod their way to TnC's location. Astra is top as well. This is going to be scary. They're going to see the Medusa illusions. They will recognize he's somewhere in the neighborhood, but a scan scouts out the positioning of Talon. Beautiful read from TnC.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
At least in this case, they're trying to like bring this attention, sorry, to keep the aggression going. Talon didn't have like the Doom available here, but that's a nice stream from TnC here. So now Talon needs to like keep with the farm going. If they wanna go late game against the Medusa, Savage needs to like focus on like getting Skadi or damage in general. So they need to like worry about that. In this case, like they are like trying to play around Roche. They know this is timing to spam. Yeah, now it spawns right now. I don't know if they can do it that fast. They can maybe do it with the exorcism. But now TnC is gonna like play the other side of the map, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if they can just force it though on Talon, because I feel like you have such incredible AoE control with Wukong's Rolling Thunder, with Static Storm. I feel like it's a difficult fight for TnC just to take.
Dire's structures are fortified.
I mean, if they have the vision first and like the opportunity to jump in is always gonna be a bad fight to go in. But I don't know what depends on TnC to win the fight. If they can jump or what? Like maybe the Pangolier is like a very good kill in this case with the Marci, but it's, I don't know. It's like I don't think Mikoto is gonna like show up that easily. They need the rush though.
They're gonna kill it for free. So what do we got? Mikoto's going to get the Ag shot. The Pangoli has the roll up to be playing with, and now you've got the second life from 23savage. What's the call now, do you believe, on TnC? Is this just a position where you're looking to play the side lanes, avoid the Aegis for a little bit, and then maybe get a couple of pickoffs? Or do they have the capability to take a 5-on-5?
No, I think they need to keep splitting them, because you need to take a fight in a way that they cannot use this Aegis, like frontline advantage. So they can probably push the bottom area of the map, force a TP. When they see someone split up, you can like try to go against them in a smoke maybe, or probably I don't know, just the pack trying to get a kill. But it is like too hard for Chris going in right now, because he doesn't have these Lincolns to like block the Doom, or maybe the Silence, the Death Prophet. I don't know. It's like too hard game for Pac right now in this state. He's not like not too ahead on the game right now in gold.
I'm intrigued. I wonder what the call is going to be for Talon, because I feel like you're in a position where you just mentioned, like, TnC, their game plan is looking to split up the map, and I think a gem would be incredibly handy to help off with, one, getting the initiation, because it's very important in general this game to kind of set up for a team fight, but just making it that much difficult for TnC to play the side lanes. But you see Disruptor's going for a Scepter. I feel like if you try and slow that down any more, that's not something you're wanting. You know, Doom's close to Shivas as well, so I don't know if they can fit a gem in at the moment.
Probably they can do, but it's gonna be too early. In this case, I think they're just gonna need to focus on Savage time.
Mike's gonna jump. Just an easy kill onto the Disruptor, it looks like. They'll force out the BKB though on Bok along with the coil, but the main thing is that they are continuing to stall this Aegis out. You're splitting up the map, you're getting pickoffs, you're being a nuisance, and that is exactly what TnC need to do with this Aegis advantage.
Nice. Because if you split them, like in this case, Talon needs to like like be on the same position, right? So if you have one hero bottom, you need to bring one hero bottom, and that in this case is the Dead Prophet. But they took the opportunity mid to like kill the Disruptor, because I see a lot of like professional teams. They always try to make a play in the mid area of the map. It's a volatile like area, because you have the power ups, a lot of vision, low ground in the river. So yeah, they are taking advantage of that. In this case, Mikoto is trying to make the move first. But oh,
No way.
blink by Grimstroke.
Dude, what was... Oh my god, Carlo. What was that?
Huge. They're just making space. I mean, they're buying time in general, because they wanna do something right with the Monkey King.
And they're trying to get a kill into KP. Look, along with the Solar Guardian, they know that the majority of the heroes are playing around the mid lane. They've got to be quick with the kill into KP, because the rest of Talon are swarming to the area. And you have Ash just going to look to BKB and TPR. Cupid has got the cancel, steps into the Doom. A beautiful timing out of the ultimate, and Asa is stuck in this location. As the Medusa will go down, they're going to get a +1 as well off the back of the kill onto the Dawnbreaker. So finally, Talon are able to catch a break.
Nice initiation by everyone in this case. You see the Medusa is forced to get a BKB, but you don't have the stats like fight them back, right? Against the Monkey King with all the damage, the Desolator. This Make Slayer item is like breaking a lot of like counters against TnC draft. Because you have this like back, not trying to go in against with the silence, the static storm as well. There's no like counter with the BKB as they need in this game. So they use the Aegis at least to like force a fight. And now Fallon can...
The Mass TP bottom. Hang on, TnC? Hang on, TnC? Oh, you can't take this engagement. You've got heroes that are dead. Yeah, Carlo's going to be caught out as well. This might be high ground. Aegis is soon going to expire, but do Talon care? You got Exo.
Radiant's bottom
You can take the racks now with Exo, huh? Oh. They shouldn't be outside trying to like buy in time or anything. Like, Pac is dead for no reason right now. And now this is gonna be the game for them.
Asta's gonna show his position as well. Gonna buy back on the Grimstroke. Savage threatening with the Wukong's command. Is gonna force the drop it down to the Remnant to the barracks. They've now got firm control of this area, but 23savage is by himself. The rest of the team looking to reset out to the right, but they get the bash. Brock is in, been able to cancel 23savage's TP, and Ash is able to secure the kill. As TnC, they lose the full set of barracks, but at least they bring down the Monkey King.
Alright, Monkey King needs his Scally right now. Asta is gonna be an issue in the late game if he doesn't have this kind of guide on the Medusa. You know, in the slow. Because Asta is like in a position when he's too free to like hit people on the fight, and Talon is not realizing that. But yeah, at least they got like an important kill. Now TnC can like still play in the map to like get some network. I don't know if Grish is not going for BKB. That's like too greedy. I think he's gonna be like in that issue that he can die in a single static storm. Because now the Disruptor has this Anima Scepter, which also can get very worse for Asta if they catch them in a stun.
Yeah, I'm really concerned on how TnC are going to be able to scale. I think you have this Doom that's acting like a core. He's higher net worth than KP, and KP's had a pretty good game, 7-2 and 8. You just mentioned the Aghanim's on Hyde, which is an item that we've seen so far today on the Disruptor really destroy team fights. And I think this game comes down to initiation. Initiation, who has the vision advantage? TnC, they have to get rid of the Disruptor. I think you've got to get rid of another hero as well to start the fight, and they don't really have the capability to blow heroes up. So I think they are in a very tricky position here.
Interesting build by Asta as well with the Aghanim Scepter. Surprises me, because most Dosa players likes to go this kind of like damage into satanic stuff, so he can like not only farm faster, he can like scales better. Because there's no like stun issue on TnC. You have the Marci, you can go in, maybe the pack to like get some control on Talon heroes. I guess Asta is realizing that the Smoky King is relying too much on like hitting heroes. So having this extra stun helps a lot to like Medusa trying to man up against them. Interesting.
Yeah, it's just a question of, is the damage going to be an issue before he can get, say, Daedalus / Silver's Edge next item? Because I have to imagine that's probably something he's considering on Asta next, so... See, they are looking to group up. They've got a really good ward on the high ground. We saw what happened last time when they tried to bring down the Death Prophet. The Static Storm revealed the Agate of Septum means that Marci can get nothing off, and meanwhile Q to the left side. Doom targeting Asta down for the moment, but the rest of Talon, they aren't able to follow up with Q's ultimate, so Asta should be able to reposition and waste Q's Doom. They're going to glimpse it back towards the Monkey King's location. 23savage gets a huge boundless strike into the Wukong's command. Will beat towards Mavis, but he's still going to be cautious about the moment, as Stonegaze allows Asta to reposition to the river, but the rest of TnC, they've got to get out. They cannot stick around as Talon are hunting and TPing out from Asta. They got the one the high up, but they don't have a cancel. As they are in on Krish, they're able to hold back Talon. In the end, though, it will be a 2-for-1.
They did some bad spell casting there, because Marci did good initiation there against the Dead Prophet, but didn't pop BKB. In this case, he got stunned by the Pangolier as well, and followed up by the Static Storm. But that Prophet should be dead. And after that, Pangolier did a very weird jump against the Marci in a 1v1 situation, and he also didn't die. So I think TnC lost the opportunity to like try to go around them, because they also had this good vision on the high ground, and also the high ground in general. So yeah, TnC, I think the lack of like the idea about which hero are they cleaning first in the fight. Should be Kaipi first, and then the Pangolier. Because Monkey King is gonna jump anyways, like it doesn't matter. You can just like guide the Wukong's command. It's not like an issue on the fight anyways.
Do they have the damage to kill KP? 3300 health, Halberd, Ghost, BKB. Look at all the items.
He's alive. He's alive for like 200 health or something. And then he just like popped BKB and ran off of the Marci.
Alright, I do believe TnC just smoked under a ward. Asta just hit the level 25, so he's got the split shot modifiers. I should be able to get rid of the shotgun. Pretty important in regards to the team fight with the Static Storm, but it does have a fire back if they're going to look to continue on with this skirmish.
It's not doomed. Can't try this fight. Now they have the vision advantage. They are like waiting for the rush to spawn. In this case, 40 seconds. But if they like keep going with the Marci first, trying to like bring some initiation first. In this case, the disruption, but the disruptor, sorry, can be someone else. Doesn't matter.
Double damage rune. You love to see a block is in. Another jump, looking to get rid of the Doom. And they've got the damage now with Asta being able to help out with the power rune. Panko is stuck on the higher ground. Makoto's going to be playing around with the BKB for the moment, looking to TP out. Block, gonna get a bash? Oh my lord, not gonna be the case though. Roche will be up in 5 seconds. Mr. Mavis, your job, sit in the pit. He also feels like the outpost is required to be claimed, or not.
They're like trying to make a space. You see, they realize they have the damage to like go in. They just lack of execution to kill people. Asta is too deep right now, but who cares? He has big area.
Into the Stonegaze. The Solid Guardian health should be enough to give an opportunity to be able to pop the BKB, but they cannot fight inside the Wukong. Just Savage is just doing way too much damage with the Bloodthorn. Just provided onto Asta. Talon, what a defense. And now they're going to chase back the rest of the members on TnC. Marci's BKB is still on cooldown. He might be able to get the rebound off into the TP out. AP moves pretty goddamn fast, so to continue in the chase. Looks like Carlo's probably going to sacrifice his life unless he gets the TP as well. No, they just got the vision. In the end, Talon, another successful skirmish.
I think this was like a good push by Asta, but in general, that's because they saw the Monkey King in the bottom lane, right? So they were like, okay, Monkey King is not here, I cannot get like killed with Ghost Command, and then like everything turned out like very quickly, right? They punish with the Disruptor, with the Aghanim that is canceling the BKB on the Medusa. They follow up with the rest of initiation, and also the damage on the Monkey King is enough to like kill them. So yeah, pretty cool play by Talon.
Now you got everything, all the components from the third Roche. Savage has got the Aghanim Scepter, the Aegis, and the Cheese. He's a greedy man, Mr. Savage.
Now what's the next timing? So he now has the BKB, I mean the Skadi, which is like the main importance of like slowing Medusa on fights. But now you have to deal with the fact that TnC can still deal with waves, right? You have this pack, which is, I'm not gonna say incurable, but it's way too annoying if he like starts dealing with the wave, showing, trying to cut every wave. Also Medusa on the high ground defense is like annoying as well. But you can jump, like you can still jump with the Ghost Command, get the slow push with the Exorcism. So Talon are just waiting for Kaipi to have his ultimate available.
Working on that last level as well as Mr. KP. 25 is going to be big buff up here for the Death Prophet. Also intrigued what he considers as his next item. If he wants to upgrade the plate mail, if he wants to consider a Hex because they have maybe some issues with the puck. I think he's got multiple routes to go down here for the Death Prophet.
Trying to make some space in general. Talon is like bringing to cut every wave possible. In this case, that's why Savage is like trying to cut top lane. They need to address also bottom lane as well, because you know they're taking a lot of farm, but it's never enough. You cannot like be so, how can I say, like paying attention to this Medusa in general. You don't want to like have some kind of rape or something.
They're gonna go. They're just trying to force reactions. Maybe, yeah, it's a very interesting move from Makoto. Maybe just wanting them to get away from bottom.
Radiant's top tower.
It's cool intelligent if they like force TP or something. Because now they're still not running fun, so they can maybe do something against us.
They need to play with the ward on the high ground. That is it on TnC. The bottom could be that opportunity. They have a cliff ward. They're going to have the outpost as well. And Makoto is charging, and the rest of the team a little bit away from Makoto. Look at box positions. Going to be able to scout at the smoke, but how does he get out on a Marci? He's actually going to blink in and try to with a disrupt them. Meanwhile, Asta, he just charges into the middle. He's going to face take the Doom. He's trying to stand his ground with the help of the Solid Guardian, but they're going to be cautious now because Savage is able to enter. And as soon as Savage is in, my oh my. Again, Medusa is going this bloodthorn with all the crits that are raining down the Medusa. It's just unable to be able to combat the Monkey King inside the Wukong's command. They can't catch up to Krish, but they can easily catch up to Mavis onto the Dawnbreaker. There's 3 down on TnC. Their high ground might be soon under siege.
They took the Medusa way too easily. As you see, the sky destroys entirely the idea of like trying to fight back against it. They did a very good job jumping on the Disruptor, but you know, you need more than that. You need to like pay attention on the Monkey in general with Ghost Command.
Ooh, Makoto gets the bash. They're going to be playing with the level 25 coil from Krish. Savage might end up dying. A right click from Krish is going to do the trick. So the Aegis will be popped. Can they take this next round? Oh, they got the silence. Krish, the ink spell. The spell is going to be enough to get rid of this, so he should be freely out. Multiple buybacks are flowing in. They're going to jump all forward with the Solid Gun. And Krish is not dead just yet, man. This Monkey King unable to get the kill onto the park. Krish is a goddamn issue, and they're going to get him. Monkey's down. Hyde's going to jump in with the Static Storm. So finally, they deal with this pesky puck, but Krish is looking to buy back, looking to continue the chase. Cape is out. Hyde will not be as fortunate. It'll come to the cost though. Krish does buy back, but let's see what they can get out of the map on TnC. Medusa is back alive. You just go for the Hail Mary? I think you just have to.
and you have to do something because you use like a lot of buybacks. You know, this BKB nerf is like too much in this kind of situation because it lends you to like throw games like this. Savage is like playing to go in the tier 3 and the racks in general. Also the Pangolier as well. But I mean, you use 3 buybacks, so this is not that worth for you. You're not winning anything like other than killing people. You're not pushing lanes, you're not like getting a racks, not even a Roshan. So it's not that good for TnC, even if they kill everyone.
Only buyback available for TnC is going to be the Grimstroke. Medusa
They're
is
gonna
out
force something now.
This is scary though. It's not an easy force.
Yeah, they need to, but you know.
Very cool. We have to offset this. Let's see. What's the play going to be? I mean, Asta did just freshly complete the Silver's Edge. I don't know, man. This is really scary. Asta's even going to pop a BKB and Stone Gaze as well to retreat. My oh my. Are they going to go for this on Talon High? He needs the vision to get the glimpse back. Do they have a ward on High to be able to place? Yes, he does. They've dusted up Asta. They know exactly where the Medusa is, but Kodo continue with the chase. Medusa's going to be dragged back into the Static Storm. If they secure the kill, this might just be game. Medusa, he's got no one nearby. No hope in the world to be able to keep him alive. KP will not have a way to cancel Carlo's TP out. But TnC will be playing without the Medusa for 90 seconds.
Yeah, that was too risky. You said that, right? I don't know. It was like the last chance thing you need to do because you use buyback already. You need to force anything on the map. In this case, there's no Roshan available. Nothing to farm.
Going for a crazy play. He's trying to bring down the Disruptor. Is able to dodge the stomp as well from Q. Beautiful individual plays coming up from TnC. They're going to get the Doom as well. Exo being popped, they're going to be cautious, respecting KP's damage, or maybe Buck, he wants to try and man fight. The damage coming out from the Unleashed is almost enough as Chris is going to be able to jump in. Savage a little bit too late to the party. Is able to get the kill at least onto Mavis, but TnC without the Medusa feel A-okay to bring down multiple members on Talon.
Yeah, Bob destroys people with this build. He has the Penta H as well, a lot of damage on the hero anyways, but I mean, in general, they're trying to catch anyone they can find, and this is way too good. I mean, they're trying, as you say, fighting without the Medusa. They are making a lot of space to the Roshan to spawn, because this is the best opportunity to TnC to like make a comeback in the game. But I like the idea to like keep fighting, even without the Medusa, only with the Marci, because they saw the Monkey King on the top area and they took a fight. They took the chance, you know, to like take a fight where they are split.
What would you say the win probability is at this stage of the game?
I'm not gonna say, but
No.
say...
Put a percentage out. Oh, hey, okay, maybe not just yet. Makoto is going to be able to catch up the puck. That's a beautiful pickoff, but it's a puck. This hero is not easy to pick off. What a slippery little bugger Krish is. They're coming.
I wanna say 25%.
Krish trying to connect to his team. Bog's going to be in. And they got the damage to be able to go through the Monkey King for the moment. Look at the damage coming up from Bog. They get rid of Savage. Oh my lord, that's a dieback on Krish. 2 minutes without the puck, but man, Bog is going crazy on the Marci.
Wait, this actually can be a game. Because Rosh is gonna be up before the Monkey is gonna spawn. So, I don't know, they need to like do something with Mikoto right now. Like, I don't know, any kill, it doesn't matter.
They get this DD as well, nice though. Go for it, son. No fun, get the DD. Well, DD should go into the hands of Talon, but yeah, let's see if they can get onto the map and get this Roche.
Only issue with TnC, they need to deal with this bottom wave. Right now, this is out of the smoke. Because they know Roche is about to spawn, they know the timing, so they need to like keep going with aggression. Often in this kind of situation, when you see like Monkey King and Doom dead, you just need to keep going.
They see KP.
It doesn't matter.
They see KP. Hyde's playing near him to try and pop a smoke. Hyde's going to be to the right side instead. They dispose him off to the west, so Hyde he won't be able to step in or offer the assistance. It's another core that will be picked off. He does have a buyback. So if Monkey up in 25, they scout out that TnC erosion. If they don't take it fast enough, then maybe you can buy back to try and defend it.
Rush is up. Monkey King is gonna be up soon. Doom doesn't have a buyback now, but they have a buyback on Dead Prophet. I'm not sure if Talon should force this with buybacks, at least on the Dead Prophet, because you don't want to play against this Medusa with the Aegis. You can try to kill him twice inside the Wukong's command, but it's gonna be that hard.
Nice go.
They don't have any vision to like jump in against Talon.
Do they have a smoke? Because Christian's going to respawn. They do have to kind of shove out bottom though. That's the only concern right now.
They rely too much on Marci going in. They need this initiation on the Marci, destroying one hero and then like keep going in the aggression on the Medusa. They don't want to let like Doom and the Disruptor go in first with the Static Storm and the Doom in general.
He's going to get the Rolling Thunder off with the BKB. And now they're going to try and turn. They'll deal with the Rolling Thunder. If they can break down Q as well before the ultimate, the MT's going to hold it back for the moment. Tries to start Q. Demands to dodge, so stops Q from being able to get the turn. He tries to try and charge into the Dawnbreaker. Instead, they're taking the fight inside the Wukong command. And 23savage again. Reign supreme. It's Monkey King with a free fight where the clones can stack up the damage. They just don't have the answer. They can't butt their heads into Talon's team fight. And it looks like Carlo, we might just be able to TP out. But multiple valuable targets have been killed off from TnC.
Such a good play by Talon. They baited the Doom. They know they wanna like go in the hero they see, and they know Doom is a good target. What is the issue here? That Doom has an A on this. So they baited the hero to go in and release the entire fight, you know, to the Wukong's command, to like a setup against the Medusa. Also, you have the Static Storm to like follow up in. So, yeah, very cool play by Talon.
Middle barracks are under attack.
What's going on here? So he's not gonna sell his scepter, right? Need someone on Makoto. KP ain't got a scepter as well.
Radiant's middle tower
KP
is under
like,
attack.
might be able to get Carlo.
Radiant structures
Blink's gonna be up in a
are
couple
fortified.
seconds. Okay.
Yeah, buybacks available. There's a buyback on Medusa, there's a buyback on Marci. They can maybe try to fight this before Megas goes out.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
It's a rare fight because they cannot kill Savage twice. It's gonna be like too hard for them.
They're just gonna Wukongs. This should be Megas. You can't fight into Wukongs. There you go. Wukongs is out. They'll hold the buyback on the Medusa. They're gonna try and deal with the backline. Pango's the initial jump, but they don't have the damage nor the control to deal with him for the moment. They are doing a really good job to avoid the fight inside the Wukong's command, so they will not be under the threat of mega creeps just for the moment.
Nice. I think Grimstroke, let's say he killed himself trying to jump in the backline, but who cares? At least you just delay the push in general. So Savage is like playing too carefully. He knows that he cannot do this kind of team fight without the Wukong's command, but he has the Aegis, so wanted to like keep going in the direction anyways.
Another thing to mention is they gave the Aghanim Blessing over to the Doom, so Q is now playing with the Break on the ultimate.
Kinda interesting. I guess can't work against the Medusa, so she doesn't get like the AoE damage in general. You know, with the 25 talent, Skadi, like Bane split in AoE can be like very frustrating, like a lot of heroes in talent. I thought the Prophet was gonna take it. It's a lot of damage on the hero.
Yeah, and it's very difficult for them to deal with multiple. Like it feels like you got to kill off the Death Prophet, but you got to get rid of the Disruptor, and may as well add the Doom into that, and maybe the Pango as well. You like just everyone is so important to the team fight of Talon. It's so difficult to be able to toss up which one they have to kill first.
So 2 minutes from Aegis, I guess Savage is like trying to like play very carefully because Talon is like taking this idea of TnC, trying to go back, playing with the initiation of Marci in general. But let's see what I can do now, because now Wukong's command is available. It means they can try to make this final push against the Bucks and try to bring the Megas back.
But trying to say they also refresher on Monkey, so you can just Wukong's BKB, put the refresher in for the ages, and then look to reset again. Makoto's actually going to charge up the ultimate, but Asta is repositioned far enough away, so Makoto's going to go for the Marci instead. Asta doesn't want to give them the opportunity to enter the higher ground, but Savage has already laid down the ultimate. They cannot take the fight into all the clones that are starting to stack up. Pop's going to make the attempt. The shot is falling low, but it gets the Static Storm up before they get them killed. What a huge ultimate, getting a lay it down from the Disruptor. They've got full control. They should be able to secure the Mega Creeps. Chris is going to look to jump in. Same with Asta. They've got the Monkey King down to the southern side, but it's got the second life. It might not even go to the first one as Savage pops a refresher, tries to turn with the second round of the BKB, playing off the Jingu lifesteal now, and the chain control is ever so perfect, thanks to Makoto, as Medusa just has no opportunity to stand her ground and pump out the damage, as Deuce is gone. That's a dieback with a carry on TnC. It's going to be all on Krish to hold the Mega Creep, but that seems like too grave of a task for TnC to stick around in this second game. I'll do whatever they can, but unfortunately this time it will be too futile, as Krish nukes out, but meanwhile inside the base sits 23savage, objective base gaming. Q is on the task as well. Down goes Carlo, and forward we go to a game 3. It's only deserving again with incredible series that we have, with two highly contested and highly popular teams in the Southeast Asian region. Talent up against TnC, game 3. What an exciting